My name is Monique, and my family and I left city life and moved to the Midwest United States in the middle of Amish country. We live high on a hill with beautiful views and starry night skies. We planted a small orchard and vineyard and a large garden where we grow our own food. I operate a cottage bakery and we have bees. We share with you what working a small country farm is like with no experience. So subscribe and welcome to Starlight Hill Farmhouse. I'm looking out my office window and realizing I'm catching a glimpse of the sunset this evening. It's so gorgeous. It is time for a holiday lasagna. This was originally lasagna al forno. When I didn't have enough lasagna strips, I turned it into pasta al forno. Either way, delicious and with a few garden ingredients layered together, the ragu, the pasta, the mornay sauce, and spinach, and then repeated several times, it turns into a family favorite and a cook's favorite too, because for at least a few days, I'm out of the kitchen. There's the mornay sauce, and then I'll put the spinach, repeat it. Yep, there we go. I'm going to put another layer of ragu. Oh, it's so good. And then I will put the pasta. And this is mixed pasta, whatever I had left over. And then the creamy mornay sauce. Oh, I love this vegan mornay sauce. It is so delicious. And then I top it with some vegan cheese and pop it into the oven. And then here it is. Buon appetito. It is so delicious. So is there a favorite dish you have that has become a holiday favorite in your home? Like this lasagna is in our home. What does borax, washing soda, and a bar of soap have to do with the holidays? Well, nothing much, but it has a lot to do with saving money, having a more natural laundry soap for my family, and since I'm very sensitive to synthetic fragrances, and there are others in my family who have sensitive skin, I wanted to try a less toxic liquid laundry soap. Because, think about it, your fabrics, your clothes and linens are touching your skin 24/7. So here I am going through the process, and grating this would have been a lot easier and less traumatic had I used my food processor. It would have been done within seconds. But for some reason, I guess I was trying to have less cleanup in the end. But friends, take it from me, using a hand grater took way too long. I even had to engage the help of my mother because my hand was getting ready to fall off. So you take that grated bar of soap and you put it in a pot of boiling hot water. Now here's a little trivia for you. How is it that when you take a shower, your bars of soap seem to just disappear? They just dissolve in the water, and you're always replacing them. But when you take that grated bar of soap and you put it in a boiling pot of hot water, it seems like it never wants to dissolve. So here's the tip. Just keep stirring it because it turns into this coagulated ball if you don't stir it. And it's like it wants to turn back into a bar of soap. So just keep stirring it, and it should only take about 10 minutes to dissolve. And then after that, fill up a 5-gallon bucket of water with hot tap water and pour that dissolved mixture into the bucket. And from there, you want to add a cup of borax and a cup of washing soda. Now, washing soda is not the same as baking soda. What I have here is from the same company, Arm & Hammer, but baking soda and washing soda are two completely different things. And then you're going to give it a good stir. Make sure the powder is dissolved in the hot water, which is why you only fill up the bucket halfway so you can have that ability to stir it for a good long time. And if you want to keep your laundry soap fragrance-free, you can just skip this part, but I added some essential oils. I added orange essential oil and lavender essential oil for, a refreshing, calming scent. And then you just give it a good stir after that, and then top off the bucket to about an inch from the top with more hot tap water. And then at this point, I just gave it another stir, put the lid on, and then you just set it aside for like 24 hours. And depending on the bar of soap you use, it may or may not coagulate. Mine did. So you need to break that up. And I engaged my drill. I just put the paint the paint attachment onto my drill and mixed it up with that. If you have an immersion blender, you can use that, which would be a lot easier than trying to stir this by hand. It's not very hard at all. It's just kind of thick. It's gelatinousy. And so you'll want to stir this until it's all mixed in and it becomes a liquid again. So I've used this now for a couple of weeks, and I've noticed a difference in my laundry. It's getting my notoriously stained dish towels cleaner, so that is saying something. And this works out to be about 75 cents per gallon. So pretty economical. The only other thing I did after blending this real well is I poured part of it into a easy to handle container. I labeled both the 5-gallon container, so just in case somebody gets into it and doesn't know what it is. And then I also labeled the container that I keep above the washing machine. And all you need to use is half a cup of the liquid laundry soap per load of laundry. And you can use hot, warm, or cold water. Because I have well water and my well water is ice cold, I always use warm or hot water. So there you have it. And that's it. I don't have to buy laundry soap for a very long time. Hear the comment often that there is not much to do in the country. That couldn't be further from the truth. This holiday, I joined some friends for a wonderful evening in the Amish and Mennonite town of Walnut Creek, Ohio, where the locals reenacted the journey to Bethlehem. It was the quintessential small-town event. It wasn't perfectly orchestrated with spectacular costumes, timing to the second, and auditions to find the best of the best. It was very kind people, giving of themselves to share with others. Actually, it was perfect, just the way it was. On the journey to Bethlehem, we experienced the sights and sounds that Joseph and Mary may have experienced as they journeyed to Bethlehem. Some of the activities of the journey included registering for taxation, just as Mary and Joseph did, and experiencing the Bethlehem marketplace, including the local chocolate factory. Not a part of Mary and Joseph's experience, but definitely one of ours. We also met biblical characters like King Herod, and saw shepherds by the fireside with their flocks.
Are they nice? Yeah, they're nice.
The journey ends with a live nativity scene and freshly made kettle popcorn and hot chocolate for everyone. Be prepared, though, to walk, drive, and wait. This event lasts for only 2 days usually around the beginning of December, and this year they said they had over 7,000 people come through just the day we were there. The amount of work the locals put into making this happen is a miracle in itself. This was my first time, and I enjoyed every bit of it, and I'm looking forward to next year. And my daughter and I made up our own game calling it Bible Scrabble. And after the game of Bible Scrabble, where my daughter won, we jumped in the car and drove to a nearby town to see their holiday lights. Aren't they spectacular?